Capricorn, hello my beautifuls, how are you? And welcome to your weekly message for the 9th of March. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you'll always get a 30-minute reading with me. Now Capricorn, before I started shuffling and meditating on your energy, you have to release something. There's something here that needs to be released, and just as I was feeling that, the Heal card came out where you've got Chiron. So we're needing to release something, okay, to let it go. I feel like you're holding on to something that just no longer needs your attention. It doesn't warrant your attention. It's like their opinions hold no value over you. You have Y at the bottom of the deck there. So I feel like you need to let that go. It doesn't matter. Okay, their opinions don't matter, so let it go. Soulmate. Now soulmate comes in all different shapes and sizes. It's not just romantic, and you've got partnerships there as well with the moon, like changing your perception, changing the way you view what soulmate means. Soulmate could be I should say, is an individual that comes to walk a short or a long period of your lifespan with you. They get you. They instinctively know who you are. There's no trying or finding it hard there. Look, you've got friendship at the bottom there. So it could be one of your friends. It could be people that are around you. But for Capricorn, please, source, I don't feel that you should be pondering on past mistakes or past hurts. Things that may have hurt you. This really is just a period for everybody collectively to let go, but for you especially, Capricorn, let it go. It will release and free you. It will free you up, trust me. So the cards we have out on the table here, let me just get your energy before I go on, because you can see them, can't you? You can see them there. Thank you. So we have the King of Wands is your energy. This is about your future. This is about your long-term goals, where you want to be heading in life, what it is that you want to do. So let me just talk you through these cards. So we've got the Moon, which is all about your perception, how you view life, how you view the things in your life, maybe taking kind of like a step back to really review things and look at things differently. Your viewpoint may be different to another person's viewpoint. You've got the Chiron card there, which is heal. Chiron's still in Taurus, I think. Chiron's in Taurus at the moment, not sure. You've got Juno partnership. So this is definitely a reading about a partnership that has to be healed here. You're coming up as poised, so you have the ability to get past this. You have the determination, the willpower. You're being lifted this week. Your status is being lifted. Your energy is being lifted. Your aura is being lifted. So Source wants you to focus on that. Focus on healing, changing your perception so that you can elevate yourself. You can raise your standards. You can raise up higher. Then we have Never Ending Story. There's something here that you've been going round and round with for quite a while, and now Source is saying kind of it needs to stop now, Capricorn. You can't keep going round and round something that it just doesn't change. So shifting your perception is going to help. And then we have Spiritual Cleansing and Soulmate, which is the release. Okay, it needs to be released. I feel like you really need to cleanse your environment, cleanse your mind, cleanse your space. Go through a purge, I'm hearing. Let's have a look and see where we're going with this. What's going on with my Capricornians? What is happening with them? So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy, independent, self-sufficient. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What are they trying to make work that's not working? I'm hearing family dynamics, trying to fit something, make something work. Seven of Pentacles, wondering whether or not it's worth you investing in this. Nine of Swords, there's the never-ending story. King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And what's the Seven of Pentacles, please? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Something is coming back around for you to work on, but you're not sure if you want to work on it. We've got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Ooh, I don't like this. Wow. I'm hearing Clash of the Titans. Oh no, I don't like this. This is manipulation. The Emperor to the Queen of Cups. This is someone that plays on people's emotions. This Emperor, the female Emperor in this deck, is all about. If you can have a look here in this camera, let me show you. She kind of plays her subjects. She puts them on a puppeteer string, so she has them all connected to the strings. Can it focus for me so that I can show you properly? Come on, you know you want to. Please. I'm going to give up in a minute. But this Emperor here, the female Emperor, she is still an Emperor. She's in charge, but predominantly she rules her subjects via manipulation. So she always keeps them in order, even though she genuinely believes that she's doing it out of the best interest for these individuals. So this could be you, or it could be someone else that's kind of playing the manipulation game, that's kind of turning around and saying to people, I'm doing this out of your best interest. And then you, or the other person, is showing up as the actual Emperor that is full of wisdom, full of knowledge, full of understanding, compassion, structure, routine, but they're feeling a lack of this week. Like they feel like they've been left out. They feel like their words aren't as impactful because their structure, their stability is a little bit uprooted this week with the Five of Pentacles there. It's like financially I can't afford to do this, even though that I am in charge of my kingdom. But there's some things this week that you may feel a little bit like I can't even afford to give them what it is that I want to give them. So I feel like this is at one part, I don't feel this is a separate energy. I feel like this could be you, or it could be the one person you're dealing with, because at one part they want to give you everything that your heart desires, but they genuinely financially don't have the resources or the time for it. And then there's another part of them that they want to be compassionate towards you. They're empathetic. They're like, I understand what it is that you want to do, but out of my experience, knowing that you're better left in the castle, in my vicinity, in my care, I feel this is the best thing for you, because I don't think you can handle it on your own. I don't think you're able to go out on your own yet and do what it is you want to do. Now, there's some kind of independence here being threatened, or it's worrying you. You're thinking of your future, the King of Wands, right? So this week is all about your long-term prospects, your goals, what it is that excites you, where you want to put your energy into, what area of your life that you need to take a bold step towards in order for you to create something, in order for things to be more passionate, more fun, more rejuvenating, more lively, more kind of like, I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. I do not want anyone to question me. But there's something here, like, do you go at it alone? Because the Nine of Swords is there, like, you're worried. All eyes are on me, like people are watching me and people look up to me. Am I able to break free and do this on my own, or do I need to still care and look after my subjects? The Emperor. For the Emperor to come up twice, it's a confusing energy, and that seems to be what's plaguing your mind this week. Like, am I ever going to be able to just do things on my own and be free? Now, when we look at this with the heel and the partnership, it's definitely to do with, there is a partnership here that is plaguing your mind, that you're worrying about, because you've got the soulmate, you've got never ending story, you've got poised. I feel like you're good, but I feel like there's people coming at you with the relationship card where they may want something from you, and I don't know if you can completely give it to them. Not because you don't want to, I just think maybe genuinely financially it may put you in a kind of like a depletion mode. And I'm not sure you want to do that. I'm really not sure that you're willing to do that. Because this King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone that's very reliable, consistent, but they're trying to make something work that's not going to work. See, in this deck, this is the female King of Swords, and she has a needle with a long thread that's covered with stars, but she's trying to fit the star into the needle, and it's like it's never going to work. There we go. Perfect. Can you see that? She's trying to fit the star in the eye of the needle, and it's never going to work. She's quite somber in her look as well. Like, she's sovereignty. She's made of sovereignty. She's made of stars. She's made of hopes and dreams and aspirations. But I feel like you may have been trying to work at something for quite a while here, Capricorn, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slow and steady wins the race, like kind of be practical about things. You can't have a dream that's not going to work. But I feel like you've been doing something for a while here, Capricorn, that just isn't working with the never-ending story. It's like something has to give, right? Something has to give here. And I'm not sure what the energy is of that and how it applies to you. It's a general reading, of course. But you come to this point now where you think, okay, it's time. Like the Wheel of Fortune, it's time that I do this. It's time I do this on my own. It's time that I have a look at my investments and really try to understand, like, what is it that I am reaping the rewards of? What is it that I'm reaping what I've sown? What is it that deserves my time and my attention? And this is coming from a heart space. You've got one of the clogs here is the heart, and that's the key element here. And then you've got the time. You know, Wheel of Fortune is all about time. It's about fortune. It's about having that fixed energy, but knowing when it's time to move the clogs so that you move ahead in life, knowing when it's time to, and this is what you're asking yourself with the Seven of Pentacles, is it time that I invest myself in something else that's going to bring me a little bit more sustainability, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more passion? I feel like you may have been stuck in a routine here, and you're asking yourself, like, is it time for me to move on and do something different? But do I do it on my own? Do I start my business on my own? Do I start my business on my own? Do I continue trying to make this work? Because it works. The Knight of Pentacles is there. It works. Like, you could be very high up in your position and something's working, but again, it's like something has to give because there's something that's not working. Ace of Wands. You need fresh energy. There's fresh energy on the way. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. Does Capricorn go out on their own? Do they start their business on their own? What is it that they're worried about? What can we overcome this worry about? Judgment. Okay, you have to make the judgment call. You're the only one, Capricorn, that's going to be able to really walk this walk here. This is Archangel Gabriel as well. So if you do need help and assistance, call on Archangel Gabriel. As I said, that 333 on the clock. And for me, that's a message. So call on Archangel Gabriel and see what it is that he can do to help as a messenger. Maybe ask for signs and synchronicities to kind of alleviate this worry for you. But there's definitely something here that needs to be healed within a partnership. And it could be, for some of you, you're thinking, do I go single? Do I stay single? Maybe it's time that I bring fresh energy and I look into my future. But the answer there, and I know it's a very blasé advice for you, but you hold the power here with the judgment call. It's time for you to either step into the new way of living in your life. What's the advice for the King of Swords? Oh, that was quick. Thank you. Three of Wands is going out and expanding. Don't keep yourself small here, okay? You've outgrown the city. See if I can get this in focus, because these are beautiful decks. There we go. Three of Wands. You've outgrown the city. It's now time for you to expand into the horizons. She is holding that ship, though, which tells me that she's using the knowledge that she's acquired and what she has built, and she's kind of simplifying it. there's some kind of like simplification here. You don't need to make things so complicated here, Capricorn. The complications are what are worrying you. You're making something far too complicated. What is this? What is it that Capricorn's making complicated? You've tried and tried and tried for a long time to fix this, and it's not working. Some of you are going to hate me for saying this. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, please don't shoot the messenger. But I feel like you have tried to get away from this individual that's quite manipulating. You've tried to find a balance. You've tried to be patient. You really, really have tried. But it's just, I just don't think, with never-ending story there, it's just making me think that this is not going to change. Some people are just set in their ways, and it could be a generational thing as well. I was having this conversation with my dad this morning, and he was just saying to me, like, I prefer to go to this one rather than that one. And I said, well, it's a generational thing, Dad, you know, because the older generations are set in their ways, and it's very difficult for them to change their ways. It's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But the younger generations are a little bit more adaptable, and they're able to mold and manipulate energy as well. This is the other thing as well. The Emperor to the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is fresh new energy, and this Emperor is manipulating that. Manipulate the energies around you, Capricorn, to find a balance, to bring something that's a little bit more peaceful for the both of you. Something that's more harmonious, but there's some kind of manipulation going on there. I don't know if you need to manipulate the energies, or if you need to come into realization that you're being manipulated, and you kind of need to expand out of that. You need to come out of that. You've outgrown this. So trying to fit a needle in a haystack is just not going to work. I'm getting so hot, and that's usually because I'm hitting the nail on the head with the channeling that I'm doing. Today has been my cheeks have, I don't know if you can see it, my cheeks have all gone red. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. You have the King of Cups. Tell me more, please. I need a bit more, sorry. Justice. Okay. I think I know what this is. To the Two of Cups, to the Three of Cups. Okay. So, you know, you had that friendship at the bottom of the deck there. When I did this, you had friendship, yeah? So there's something here about investing your time in something that may need to change. It's time for it to change. I don't think you need to fix anything here. It's a thing of that you need to come at this now, where it could be both relationships and friendship. So there's some aspect of your life here, Capricorn, where you're assessing your friendships and you're assessing your relationships to friends, your relationships to partnerships, your relationships to business partnerships, your relationships to people that bring you joy, people that bring you fulfillment, people that make you happy. You're trying to find a balance here. And this is all saying to you, if you're questioning that, the minute you begin to question anything in your life, that's when you know that you're uncomfortable with something. So that's the first sign. So when people tend to come in, oh, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. Like, why are you even asking in the first place? There must be some kind of element to this that is confusing you for you to have even got to that place of questioning it. Because if someone was attending to your needs and bringing you the satisfaction and equally giving and taking to you, you wouldn't be questioning the relationship. It's because there's some element of that relationship or friendship that's off balance, or a soulmate. There's something off balance. The Justice card wants to come in and say, okay, we need to offset. There's so many people have got this Justice. Everyone has got the Justice card where it's reset. And that's what Saturn and Neptune and Aries at 0 degrees is. It's a karmic reset. It's a karmic reset to say, okay, well, there are certain specific areas in your life. And if you're a Capricorn rising, go and have a look at that video I did on YouTube where it's got the houses for you. But I think if you are a Capricorn rising, you would have been going through something to do with the way you're of service to people in the last lunar eclipse we have. So it's like, how do I serve other people, my friends, my relationships, and how do they serve me? So you need to come at this from a standpoint of with emotional maturity. You need to be emotionally mature about this and make sure that you're doing this because it's just and it's for a bright balance. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Have a good week.